I am back, and guess what? This is going to be the last of the new DLC. I've done the other maps. This is Kremlin. If you haven't checked it out, go to my homepage, hit videos, and you can see all the other videos I've done for the other DLCs. And these are all kind of pretty much like first impression videos. I think I'll get better at these maps, although I've destroyed people in the other two maps. What I've noticed about this map is two things. One, running up the middle is a death trap. You got those two huge like machine guns, and people fight for them often. Now in this gameplay, they're not. But the first few gameplays I played, I noticed they were just fighting for them. So my first instinct was to get into a position to shoot them. As you notice, I'm not going to go for the flag. I go right here. And what it is a lot of people try to get up in there. And when they get up in there, I lay them down. And also, you can get on the sides. I could have went to the right. I could have went to the left. I just chose to go to the middle on this one, just in case somebody get there. Look, somebody up there, he's sniping. He's not even getting on the gun. Look, I got one little hit marker. Now, I'm going to make a mistake early on in this gameplay. And the reason being is you got to be careful which direction you go to. A lot of people like to come up the sides on this. So believe it or not, capture your flag and you can hold back. Look, there's plenty of hiding spots. Now, the only problem is my aim has always been a little off on the Xbox One versus, say, the PS4. Now, getting the control freaks made a huge difference for me. A lot of you guys already know I play with control for the freaks when I played with the Xbox One. And see, that was the one mistake I made in the game. The guy came up the side. I wasn't able to get him at a good angle. And that's only because, you know, hey, things happen. But like I was saying, my aim has improved greatly. I started using the control freak. So if you guys are interested, if you want to get control freaks, you can use the code CAMP and get a 10% discount. You know, I contacted them because it was actually you guys that recommended it. And so I contacted them and got a discount code. But anyway, at this point, it's a matter of what do I do on this map. Now that we got A, a lot of times I like to get over here. If you notice, I'm not going for B. But the reason I'm coming here, this is a spawn point. Look, see, here come two turds right there. They actually spawn in that building right there. So a lot of times I would sit back here and I would take them out and get them as they come out that building. Now, what I noticed about this map, for you guys that's having problems, you got to be really cognizant of the line of sights. Because this game has a lot of great line of sights. And what I do with these maps with this new DLC, this Supremacy DLC, is I avoid the long line of sights at all costs. If you notice, I'm always behind something. I'm trying to be into a room. And it's been effective for me. Now, look, I made a mistake there. Look, shooting 2 times and not hitting the guy, I just gave my location away. So I'm a little worried, so I'm not going to spend too much time here. But what I really try to do is I try to avoid being in the open. I try to be kind of like towards the buildings and getting people on the sides. Now, don't get me wrong, these are sniper haven maps. And all the snipers will be right in the middle of the map, just sitting there pointing their snipers at you. But you're always going to get that 1 or 2 players who are rushing the sides. And so you can take advantage of those. So what I'm doing here is because they called the bomb and run out, I'm going to get on here, but I'm expecting them to come out this door, look, and see he did it. And now I'm going to have the bomber run to cover me. The first few seconds, I had to worry about that. Now, what I like about this map is the way the flags are positioned, and there's plenty of room to hide behind the map. And look at this guy right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look how many hit markers I dropped on him and didn't get the kill. Now, I've been getting a lot of lag lately, and that's why I haven't put up a ghost video. But even with the lag, I've been able to be sort of successful in Advanced Warfare. Now, when I hit that guy, I expected him to die, and that's the bad part, I didn't. But this is what I like about this DLC. A lot of hiding spots. You literally can sit in the back of your spawn and just take people out. What I tend to do is I tend to work the sides a little bit. Now look over here. Like they got this side here. Not too many people run over here for some reason. This is pretty empty. You can sit here, work this side, go left to right, and lay people down. But right now I got the Warbird up. I'm going to go ahead and drop the bomb and run. And if you notice, I'm doing a slightly different setup. Like normally I use my wing setup. This is just a modified wings. I decided to go with the Warbird just to do something different. Just like my last video. And it's just to mix things up a little bit. But look at this. The game is close right now. It's 58 to 53. And this is something weird. Watch this. When you get in a drone, look how dark the map gets. Now, what sucks is being that I'm colorblind, this really affects me. Now they done took the shading away for me. So I tend to have a hard time laying people down. But as you see, I'm still effective with this. And look, now with this, I noticed that using a drone in the middle of this map tends to be a lot more effective than going off to the sides. Because you can kind of look in both directions. And if you have to, you can get into these rooms fairly quick. Look, I'll go up this upstairs, and then you come around here, and now you can clear these turds out around here. Look, you can't run, turd. But from time to time, I will go around and back. We're starting to pull away from these guys, and we're starting to lay them down. And it helps that I have some teammates dropping bomb runs. Now, I am on Xbox One in this gameplay, and I tend to go solo on Xbox One. I don't know. I haven't found a lot of people on the Xbox One to play with. And look at this. See, look at this. Where's he at? Lay him down. I know that has to be frustrating. But like I said, that's a spawn point in that building over there. And so all I do is clear him out. I see my teammate come, lay him down. I already got all my score streaks, so you know it's a wrap. I'm just going to drop the Warbird up because it's 20, 27, 26 seconds left. And then I go right back over here into this little high spot. Not bad. What I flash the score real quick. Was that 16-1, 14-1? I don't know. But right now, we got a decent lead on them. We're up 94-62, and we're starting to pull away. The first mistake I made was not getting into the right position right away. I'm going to recommend, after you catch your flag, hit one of these side posts, and take away that line of sight coming up the side, and you'll be fine. Look, I can hear someone near me. I don't know where he's at, but I can hear the gunshots. Look, time ran out. But the problem, too, when you're on that side, if you notice, I don't know if you're listening, there's a big machine gun in the back shooting. Look, there was a guy right at me. Look, I'm right there behind it. I knew I could hear someone. The only problem is with that big machine gun next to me, it makes sound horn almost impossible because it's constantly shooting off bullets. Why? I don't know. I don't even know what it's shooting at. But anyway, look at this. We're up 103-62. Only down to 2 people. Now, this is the problem I've been having, too. Everybody's been quitting out. If you watch my last video, I made 2 teams quit out during that game. And so it just makes it difficult to, get really high-scoring games when people are quitting out. But look at this. So I'm going over here in this corner. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly why I picked this corner. If you notice, there's some debris, there's some stuff right here. I like to do that. Whenever I lay down, I like to lay down by something. When you're in the open, people notice you too much. But a lot of times when you get it by some debris or you get by like in a bush or something, people will run right past you. I've had gameplays where I'm laying next to a bush. The person is standing on top of me and I'm laughing. They don't even see me. There's something about standing completely still in this game. Now, it'd be different if when you were in your kill streaks, if they were, oh, look at this. Oh, got a double begging for a piece of that bubble. Look, I'm on a 20 right now. Oh, there go another one. Get out that room, turd. So what happens is when you're laying still, people run past you. It's like you become a statue. I don't know how many times I've just been sitting completely still and someone runs right past me and doesn't even notice me. That's the one thing about this video game. Your movements give you away. And even for me, if I see someone move, that's what catches my eye, especially with me being colorblind and sometimes with the shading. Your movement tells on you. So a lot of times I like to sit by something because then it's like you become a statue. And at this point, the game's pretty... See, there's that gun. Oh, there's a guy over there too. I'm so busy looking at the gun. So what happens is... I forgot where I was even going with this. The game's pretty much over. They're down to 2 people. There's not really much we can do. I hope you guys like these tips I'm giving you. If you try these tips out, let me know how it works for you. Come back, leave a comment, tell me if they're actually working for you. I try to give you the tips that work for me. Look, if you notice, like I said, stay out the long line of sights, hit the corners up, and then also be conscious of where the spawn points are. I'm actually in a spawn point now, so I should be safe. But every now and then the game does something weird, like spawns a person right next to me. And once again, I'm just dropping stuff at this point. Look at the scores, 160-66. It's not really a competitive game at this point. I'm not playing with a team. I'm going solo, playing with other solo players. We're just wrecking these turds. And look at this guy right here. He thinks he's safe. Let me come over there. Just go ahead and stand there. Stand there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look. Oh! And look at that. I had 2 teammates closing in on him. Look, we are wrecking these turds. See, I like getting games like this when I have turds on my team that kind of know what they're doing. Look at this. I see that circle. Look, he's going around this way. Where you going, son? Thank you. Lay it down. I call this a discouragement game. Look, put these guys to sleep. Make them not even want to play. Oh, good. You can jump up like the Marker J, and you die like a turd. Haha, get out of here, son. At this point, the game is pretty much a wrap. If you notice, we have all the flags. I'm hearing the drone. Not really getting any kills with it because there's no one to kill. They've all quit out once again. Look at this. Let me get a piece of this bomber run. I do this. I just jump in this stuff. Why not? Let me see. Where they at, though? This kind of lets you know where they at. Looks like a guy was running in that building. Go ahead and put this Warbird up. But the game's pretty much over at this point. Look, it's down to 1 poor soul. Look, and that's not a bad game for me. Although there wasn't a lot of people to kill, I still finished. Look, 24-1. Look, we only need 1 more point. And look, this is a great line of sight to lay people down. So I will give you more gameplays on this. Hopefully teams don't quit out. But this is Kremlin. And for you guys that have been waiting on it, also leave a like, leave a comment. Camper Nation for the win. All right, let's go. Ha ha.